everyone, thanks so much for coming by today. We're going to be trying chicken gyros with tzatziki sauce from Magnolia Cookbook volume number 3. So I'm not going to lie, I have made this before. It's amazing. I loved every bit of it, so I'm very excited to share it with you all. So we have everything here. Let's get started. Alrighty, so it's time to get our cucumber ready for our shredder. Before we throw this into the food processor, one little trick that I learned just recently is to cut this in lengthwise and scoop out the insides. That way it's less water when we rinse out and squeeze all the liquid out. So let's try it. I've never tried it before, but I'm ready to test it out. All right, and I'm just gonna scoop this out. Okay, oh, all right. All right. Okay, so now let's throw this in the food processor. There we go. I was like, wait, I can get this in there. Okay, now we're talking. All right, let's do it. Okay, 1/2 down. All right. Take this out. We have the skins here, that's fine. Throw that to the side. And we got our shredded cucumber. Before I do the squeezing, move this over this side. Okay, wow. You can really tell that there's a lot less liquid in here. So thank you for that tip. Wow. Look at that, saving paper towels. Okay. So we'll just squeeze this out. I'll actually use this. All right. Okay, pretty good. I'm gonna dump this right into our empty bowl right here, and then we can make the rest of our tzatziki sauce, which has the yogurt and dill and lemon juice and salt and pepper. Let me clean this up and we'll put the rest of the ingredients together. Okay, so it's time to finish off our tzatziki sauce right now. So we have only 1/2 cup of the shredded cucumbers that we just made. The rest of that will be used later on while we're compiling our gyros. So we have our yogurt. It already smells like the sauce. I haven't even put anything together yet. We need a teaspoon of our minced garlic, olive oil, a teaspoon, this is 1/2 teaspoon, but we need a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, and I'm gonna cut up some dill and some lemon. So we need about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. So I'm gonna use this. Okay. And I'm gonna cut this, and this should just be about 3, between 1.5 lemons. Okay. Oh, it's a big lemon. There we go. All right. Got our lemon. Now let me cut up this dill. Need about a teaspoon, she says, I think. Let me make sure. Teaspoon, yeah. So we'll cut this up. Okay, got our dill. Now let's stir it all together. Smells so good. flying everywhere. Okay, we're gonna let this set in the refrigerator, and then we'll pull this out when we're ready to eat our gyros. Okay, so it's time to bake our chicken. I have a prepared glass tin here. I did spray it with nonstick spray. I'm going to cover this with olive oil. The rest of the minced garlic. And I'll spread it all together once I have all the ingredients in. Some lemon zest. Okay. And the remaining salt and pepper. So it's 1.5 teaspoons, which it is a half a teaspoon, so. All right, and then our pepper. Don't worry, I'm gonna mix it all together. Get this all, there we go. Now we're cooking. Okay. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands. We're gonna throw this in the oven for about 18 minutes at 425. Okay, so it's time to make our pita bread. Now, if you remember from our previous episode with the hummus, we did make our own pita bread, and we're just gonna do that again. So, we have our flour, our baking powder, and sugar. I'm gonna whisk this together. Okay, now we're gonna add in our yogurt. And we're gonna use a wooden spoon to stir this all together. Is it a ball? As long as it becomes in a ball, that's great. Then we're gonna let this, like I said, we're gonna set this aside for a little bit and then come back to it, roll out our pita, and then combine everything. All right, so our chicken is ready to go. I'm gonna pop it out of the oven and place it right here to let it cool just a little bit. Smells yummy, lemony, and garlicky. We're gonna chop this up in a little bit and throw our pita bread together for our gyros. Okay, so to compile our gyro, we do need to cut up some tomatoes, so I'm gonna cut these up in preparation. Okay, that should be enough. I'm gonna try throwing it into putting it in my mouth. Let's try it again. I'm gonna get this. Oh, no. Third time's charm. All right, so it's been about 30 minutes since we made our dough. So we're gonna separate this out into about 8 pieces. We're gonna circle it around and then throw it on the stove to cook up. Maybe that wasn't enough. Let's see. have a feeling that I'm not gonna be able to make 8 out of these, which is fine. But remember, the hummus that we made with the pitas, that was okay to make them smaller because it was for dipping purposes. But being that this is for a sandwich, I probably would double this recipe for the pita, especially if you have more than 4 people coming to your house. Because I think I can make 4 out of these, out of this dough. So. These are some funny looking circles, but that's okay, right? This is supposed to be perfect because I'm not getting this perfect. You know what? It's gonna taste amazing. So, this made 4. Again, if you're having more people, I would definitely double the recipe for the pita, especially if you're gonna use it for the gyros. Okay, let's heat up the stove, and then we'll get these on the stove, cook them up for 2 to 3 minutes each side, and then compile our gyro and then try it. Okay guys, it's time to make our pitas on the stove. So the stove is on medium-high heat, so I'm just gonna do one last little pass through to make sure these are all, we got a little breakage, it's okay. Fix it before I throw it on. Okay, it's on. Okay. First one in, 2 minutes per side. Okay, it's been just about 2 minutes. I'm gonna flip it. Look how perfect this looks. Beaut. Okay, one down. Last one. Okay, so the last one's off of the stove. We're gonna head over and put together our gyros and try them. Okay, so it's time to assemble our gyros, but first, let me cut up some chicken and then we'll assemble. Chicken looks very moist. Smells amazing. Look at that, it's perfect. All right, so we have one chicken cut up. Let's compile one of our gyros. All right. So yes, these are not circles. I do know what a circle is, but it's not a circle, and I'm sorry, okay? Working with this pita, I don't know how you can make a perfect circle, but that'll be my goal, my 2024 goal. Okay, enough of that. So, we are going to assemble. I'm just gonna stir up our tzatziki sauce that's been in the fridge. Okay. All right. So first, let's add in our chicken here. little slices. And then we're going to do some of our sauce. All right. Then we're gonna add in some of our cherry tomatoes. Whoops. And then some of our reserved cucumber right on top. And let me just fix this so it closes nicely. And there we go. We got our little gyro. All right, let me clean this up and we'll take a taste. All right, guys, it's time to try our chicken gyro. I love it. Like I've said, I've made it before. It's now a staple in our house. It's so tasty. I mean, it's just, I didn't think I could make such an amazing thing. It sounds so out of my realm, but I really do love this, and I encourage you all to try this. Let me know what you think if you do try it. Thanks so much for coming by, watching me make this chicken gyro from Magnolia Cookbook, volume number 3, and I'll catch you next time. Alrighty guys, it's time to try our chicken gyro. Time to prepare our cucumber, which means throw it into the shredder. I messed that up, so I'm gonna say that over again. I can see it shrinking as we speak. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.